I forgot my mic. Cheers. Today, I wanted to talk about something a bit different. I was just scrolling on Twitter, as one does. Well, now it's X. So that's fun. And I have been seeing a lot of people just like mortified and just talking about, Ariana Grande, as you do. And I also see people talking about boobs. And I wonder, why are people so scared of boobs? I don't understand. So let's talk about that. As always, I got my notes. Boobs. And why are people so scared of them? People are not just scared of boobs, but like females expressing their bodies in an artistic or even fun way. It doesn't really matter if it's artistic or no, if it's just for fun. But for me, just nudity and boobs and the female body is art, regardless how you use it. Male bodies too, but we're not talking about that today. I've seen plenty of people talking about like modesty and how modesty should make a comeback. Did I show you my corset? Wait. Corset. I wish I had more boobs so I could feel the corset, but there's nothing there. Anyways, modesty should make a comeback, and how like I've seen like those TikToks that are like, look at me dressed all modest walking through the street, and how people look at me, and like how old men look at me. Girl, I find that kind of a little bit creepy. Also a bunch of men talking about how females are exploiting their bodies, and how like they should not be doing that in OnlyFans. Why are you doing OnlyFans? Get a real job. Like, bitch, come on. Nudity for me is a form of art and expression, just something that is consumable. Which, yes, like nudity is consumable, not just artistically, pornographically too. And I can go to another like ram about how I find adult videos to be a form of art. Not all of them, but the consensual ones, and like the ones that really want to show some type of art. Not all adult videos are art. Art can be nakedness. So let's just keep that in mind. By the way, I can drink. I am in legal age in my country. I think nudity is an empowering thing, and it makes me so mad because mostly men have a lot to say about this, but not all men. A lot of women, females, also have a bunch to say about this, and that upsets me, because you're not really being a girl's girl like Ariana Grande. But that's another subject. I just think men have so much privilege in life, not just like in life, in how they express sexually. Like, I mean, like, men are not that judged when it comes to sex, and when it comes to like expressing sexually. They're actually praised about it. And when a female try to do the same, then she's a slut. And it's just like, why though? And I just find that like pretty unfair. the moment when females try to get that power back from, of being just a sexual thing for men for many years, and when a female really tries to get that power back and do something sexual with their body, men think that that's for them and they feel entitled to use it and to talk about it, and and they feel entitled to shame it even though they consume it. I think morality has become really toxic. It has always been a toxic subject, and I am not saying that if you don't want to be naked or take pictures or videos naked, that means that you are the problem. Not really. But the moment when you think that that's the way to go and that you are in the right, then that's where it becomes a problem. A lot of people, women, have so much bad thing to say about other women that is actually pretty sad. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I don't remember what I was talking about. My problem with, with other females, being talked and being targeted with, from men is already, a huge problem. And it's just horrible when your own sex shamed you for that. And I wouldn't really say that they're pick-me girls. I just think they think that modesty is the way to go, and they don't really comprehend that sexuality and nudity can be expressed and can be made in a safe environment and in a safe place. And it's just so funny how the same people that it's just funny how the people that shame people that like sex, that like nudes, that like nudity, and how they shame that, they are the first one to not want to be shamed when we say that, oh, vanilla sex is boring and shit like that. Those are the people that are the first to shame the NFW community, and they don't know the first thing about sex and consent. This brings me to my second point: sex and nudity as an artistic expression. There is a quote. I'm sorry, it's squeaking so much. There is a quote that I really liked while I was researching this. I found it, that goes, "Put clothes on a body and the mind will hardly be able to capture the face of reality the artists want to convey." I think nudity and its core, the core of nudity, has always be expressing it as an artistic way. It's something more than lust, and I feel and know that that's what was intended to do. But in modern day, nudity is more likely to be bound as sexual desire. Nudity is so much more than just sex appeal and pornography. I am not saying that sex is for everybody, because it's not. Sex has a time and place, and you have to be an adult in order to participate in sexual activities. You want to show your body in any way, artistically, for monetary reasons, for fun, because you want, then that's the own person to decide. And I really don't think we need more people, mainly more females, screaming at other females that like to be naked, to say that that's such a sinful thing and that we are losing our ways, when in reality we really never had a way, and I don't really think we will ever have a way, because it's honestly, one, not true, two, It's none of your business. Like, and I'm not saying that, you know, like, let's say people that wait to have sexual intercourse till marriage or with a partner are bad, and that's something you want. That's beautiful, and that's your own way of art, and that's your own way to respect your body, but that's just not the ideal in 2023. That's just not something that you have to aim for if you don't want to. I think sex as a whole is art. For me, you don't really have to love the person that you're having the act with, as long as you both respect each other. You can have the most wonderful experience of your life. I think everything is beautiful with respect, and a lot of people don't understand that. Some people just think that people like us just like, you know, like we disrespect our body and things like that, which is completely the opposite. I am respecting and loving my body in my sexual expression, and I just think that's just not something to be shamed. Modesty is not something that you have to aim for. Being modest is not gonna make you a better person. I'm sorry. I think respecting yourself and doing what you want and feel like makes you being a person who respects their body. So yeah, stop telling me to not have sex, because that bothers me.